Yo, what's good? What's good? We are back. Yes, we are back. It's the BlerdSpotPodcast. Your host, June Lady, Chris Van, the homie kid, Phantom. What's going on, y'all?
Pew, pew. Still don't have our own sound effects. Pew, 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 pew.
We out here still. No soundboard. We still out here. But how everybody doing? We back. Took a long time. It seemed like forever.
I mean, it was just a holiday season, so November and December.
I still need.
I guess that was a big.
Like I still need it. I need a break still.
Not a break still. Yeah. What y'all do over the break? What y'all get into?
Man, wrapped up this goddamn album. That's what I did do. One song left after this, and June 1 2. It's done. I know I've been saying it for a fucking year. Yeah, this bitch is officially done.
That's what I'm talking about.
What about y'all? What y'all got?
I put in grades.
Okay. How that teaching life going? How that
Great.
teaching
Then
life?
Man, teaching life is good. I have 2 more recertification exams I got to do.
Okay.
I gotta recertify my EMT this month.
We on the same boat. I got
Thanks
to the
for
31st.
reminding me. I gotta spend money.
We're gonna throw our middle fingers up like, man, I'm done with this.
Shoot, what you talking? I got to pay $114 for a 5-hour test.
Oh,
and $134
I got to take a test. I already did my CEs. I did my CEs for the month, my continuing education. So I did them. So I just got to pay for my certification.
I blame Texas because Texas doesn't have reciprocity. If Texas had reciprocity, I wouldn't have to worry about taking no tests.
Well, I ain't do much of nothing over the break, but be lazy. So.
Hey, that's what you're supposed to do during the holiday. We got Thanksgiving, then we hit for Christmas, then we got New Year. So, you want to do shit? I mean, I'm chilling. All you gotta do is get drunk and watch
postpone until February.
No, we back. We back in the swing of things.
We're back in this bitch. I ain't gonna turn back.
Look here, I'm still depressed thanks to Ryan Coogler.
We'll talk about it in a minute after we bring our guest on.
Oh yeah, so that's on Blerd out here, everybody. It's going stupid in Finland.
Like, Finland.
Nigga,
y'all gonna let Finland outdo us like that? That's wild.
Like, I ain't
Finland got us beat 1,010 streams to where we at 834.
I think on Apple we at 80 something.
We're 84. Like right now in the US, that's on Blerd is like at 11. And Finland's at 1,078. And the UK is at 88. That's a good number. I ain't mad at that. Then Australia
at 11.
That's a good number. That's on Blerd. It's the international people. Like, yes, that's on Blerd. So tea and crumpets.
Hey, the black nerds all over the world said they gotta have something too. There ain't much for them over in Europe.
We just need to be restreamed by Sir 21st of the Savages.
You know.
Wait.
I know. Get Big Sean to restream it. You know, all the rap nerds.
They get Petty Wap. I mean Fetty Wap. I'm sorry.
He in jail. What you mean?
He is?
Yes.
When did he go to jail?
I don't know. I just remember seeing a picture of him in jail.
Damn, everybody.
He out of jail.
No,
that's the wrong person. Young Thug is the one that's in jail.
No, I think Fetty Wap is in jail too.
So never mind.
Let's Google this. Let's Google.
But yo, while you Googling that, we're gonna bring our first guest of the year. We've been trying to get this man on for like the longest. You know, he got a busy schedule, man. He got 2 houses and a boat, you know what I mean? 4 Teslas, a GMC Yukon, a private plane. He just be out here doing what he want to do. He wipe his nose with $20 bills. He just be out here. You know what I mean? I heard he gonna buy a WWE. You know what I'm saying? So give it up for the 3-time Blerd heavyweight champion of the world. Do you speak geek? Give it up for the homeboy, Nick.
There we go.
That's a small flex.
It was a small flex. He said, let me push this button for y'all real quick.
Really gonna come in here with the SmackDown versus Raw 06 crowd effects.
Yes. Yes. First of all, if the feds listening, what money, Junie? Second of all, yeah, it's taking a while to get my ass here, so I am so glad that I finally have been able to get up in here with y'all. Been following Blerd Spot for a long time, thanks to Junie and his music. The nigga is fire with the beats, fire with the lyrics. I heard over in Finland, it's the shit. They play it all the time when they play Mortal Kombat, so it's a finish him at this point.
That's on
I see
Blerd.
what you did
Finish
there.
him.
I
Get
see
over
what you
here.
did there. That was good. I was going to put it up 10. Yeah, I see.
Mhm.
I feel you, bro.
But yeah, glad to be here and ready to get to the shits, see what we're talking about, and hopefully have a good time with y'all.
Oh yeah, Chris, so
Hopefully, we got lots to talk about. From Black Panther to Vince McMahon and WWE and
That nigga.
Into Monet Banks or Mercedes Monet, whatever her name is now.
Okay, so what fuck shit do you want to start off with first?
I'm gonna start off with Vince McMahon.
Or the Vince?
Okay, just purely based off of Nick's reaction when you brought it up pre-show.
Well, if y'all don't know, Vince McMahon has weaseled his old ass back into the WWE. Quote unquote.
Did he really weasel though? That nigga is just strategically smart. He's like, y'all can't get a new Raw, SmackDown, or NXT deal without me. You can't sell the company without my signature. Make a choice.
And I'm gonna hold this bitch hostage. Y'all gonna get me. Y'all gonna let me back. Give me bitch one way or the other.
You gonna let me sell this motherfucker from under y'all nose?
Nick, you got it. Go ahead.
Look, this nigga. We tried to ignore the fact that this shit's probably gonna happen. We tried to ignore it. I think we just celebrated too openly the fact that he was gone. But we all knew that eventually, somehow, some way, he was gonna end up back in the WWE because he even felt that if everyone just ignored everything, it will blow over and everything will be fine. But he's definitely going to hold his company hostage. He's not going to sign off any new TV rights deals or anything for that matter until he is put back as the CEO and control of creative and the whole 9 yards. But the thing about that is Vince doesn't understand that he is the cancer in his own body. He is the one thing that's bringing it down. There was 2 people who were kicked off the board of directors just so he could come back with these other 2 niggas. And then once that was found out, 2 other niggas resigned. So that just lets you know right there of how much people do not want to be around this dude. And it's only going to trickle down to the talent. Eventually, there are people who are going to be like, oh, he's back? Nah, I'm out.
Yeah, because they already said people, the stars like, yo, if he's back, we're leaving. A lot of people say, yo, if he comes back to create, we're out. And my thing is, I want to know who really gonna do it. Like, I want to know who really gonna walk out. Like, yo.
So, do y'all think this is the beginning to the end of the WWE?
I'll answer first.
Nah.
Hold on, I'll answer first. I feel like my bro said it best. Vince McMahon would rather set fire to WWE and watch it burn before he lets Triple H and Stephanie take over. He rather kill it himself than let somebody else have it. Like, go back to that old
NWO shit ever.
Like, look what he said in that old NWO promo. He said, if anybody gonna kill my creation, it's going to be me. You want to talk about long-term storytelling and how we say in wrestling? Like, yo, I'm gonna kill this bitch.
Yeah, that's a long-term booking for your ass.
I will end WWE before
it's kayfabe.
I will end WWE
long-term booking, boy.
And he's gonna do it. But then again, here's the cold part. Hold on. They say he want to sell, but WWE can go back to being a private-owned company. They don't have to sell it. So I'm thinking, well, I'm gonna sell this bitch. I know I got JP Morgan Chase, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep it and just weasel my way back in, and then WWE back to where it started from.
But there are a lot of heavy hitters who are in line if it does become sold. I mean, the name
$7
so far
that's all the people I want to buy it.
I've heard $7. I've heard Comcast. I've heard Disney. I've heard Warner Brothers. I've even heard people from Saudi want to buy the WWE. So there are a lot of
away.
I just let it be $7. I just want it to be $7.
If he does buy it, he'll just if he buys it,
he's gonna leave it exactly the way it is now.
He'll leave it alone. He'll let Triple H do his thing. Of course, Roman will forever be champion because you gotta got the family.
That's family.
I will forever look at Roman. Yes,
anybody born under the NOI family tree will have a title forever. That's part of the stipulation. And
Nia Jax gonna come back and get a title. Trinity gonna come back and get a title.
We're gonna by $7 buying WWE. We're gonna kick things off by giving Tamina Snuka a 4-year run as Raw Women's Champion.
Nigga! Bro, all
pending no injuries.
They gonna have
right.
What's my man name? Jacob Fatu gonna pop up in WWE. All the Samoan wrestlers gonna be taking over WWE.
Rikishi's gonna be in charge of talent development.
I'm just waiting on Baby Umaga to finish his training over here in Houston.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
well, I just know that is one of the most narcissistic men I've seen in recent years. That will just he'll just say, "Fuck it, if I can't have it, none of y'all can."
Oh yeah,
he's that toxic boyfriend that just won't let it go and just be like, "If I can't have you, nobody can have you."
You gotta remember, this nigga was waiting for his dad to die so he can own the company.
Dude, Vince McMahon's a guy like, yo.
He's like, I'm named after my dad, and I'm about to make sure this bitch is mine forever. Wait, just go ahead and just die, old man.
Yep.
You gotta understand the depth of just not give a fuckness this man has. Cause when the whole shit broke out,
talk to him
of the allegations.
Talk to him.
The first thing this nigga did was go out in front of the crowd.
What do you do, nigga? Talk to him.
Then, now, forever. Have a good night. Like, wait a minute, nigga. You accused of some shit right now.
That ain't the cold part.
But my thing is though, he's accused of the same shit.
Hold on. Then he goes back and says, "Fuck him." He goes behind the curtain, "Fuck him," and keep on like he ain't said. Nigga, you just all it.
You got to remember, this is the person who came out on TV and said, "What's up, my nigga?"
Yeah, Vince does not give a damn.
Like at this point, I don't even think if he said anything bad about a Jew, he would get canceled. It's like he's uncancelable.
Don't tell him that because he'll test that theory.
Yeah, but you got to remember, he got the right complexion for protection.
No, when it comes to I will say when it comes to the Jewish community, don't matter if you black, white, or whatever, you say something wrong sideways about them, you done.
Yeah, because God forbid anybody thinks that slavery was worse than the Holocaust, but I digress.
In other news,
FBI agent is Jewish. Stop that.
Not your FBI agent is Jewish.
I mean, I think he can say something about the LGBTQ plus community. He ain't, like Vince, you need to probably pep the brakes on them.
Nah, he cool with the community. Like he already said, he loved the way Quincy Elliott is presented,
which I can't stand. I'm sorry, like
which one's Quincy Elliott?
It has nothing to do.
I was about to ask, is that the Bussy Bomb?
It has nothing to do with the way he is presented in his character. It's his in-ring ability. Nigga, you suck.
Look here, leave Vista Dutch Dream alone.
You fucking suck. Get him out of here.
He's got a Bussy Bomb.
He does. He does.
I just want to say
Orlando Brown will be proud of that man.
Shout out to Brother Ghoulish, because that's how he became intrigued. He's like, what is a Bussy Bomb? Hey.
No, but he really is just Viscera, Goldust, and Velveteen Dream rolled into one person.
You know what? Yeah. First of all, shout out to Brother Ghoulish for putting us on to that great movie, The Hip Hop.
The Hip Hop Witch starring Ja Rule, y'all.
Crazy.
But moving on from Vince.
Tickets was 50 cents when they was in theater.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're gonna get shot 9 times. But going off of what his shirt is, Marvel. everyone here besides June has seen Black Panther, right? Have you seen Wakanda Forever?
I seen Wakanda Forever. I ain't see Black Panther.
Wait a minute, hold up. Time out. You June, you haven't seen Wakanda Forever.
He refuses to pay for it.
Okay. You've seen Wakanda Forever, but not Black Panther. Oh,
what he's saying is it can't be called Black Panther. So that's what he's saying. He's seen both of them.
Interesting.
Excuse me. It's like Princess and the Frog. She was a frog for the majority of the movie. She ain't become a princess until the last 5-10 minutes. Black Panther ain't show up until the last 5-10 minutes of the movie. How you gonna have a Black Panther movie with no Black Panther at all?
If that's the case, then the first Hulk movie we can't call it Hulk.
Which one? The one with Eric Bathroom?
Yeah, because he didn't become Hulk until like 45 minutes into the movie.
Right.
Well, but here's what I got to say about Black Panther. I will say I didn't hate the movie. I actually enjoyed the movie for what it was. For what it was. I do love the way I love the way Namor and the well, they're not Atlanteans, they're what are they called? Starts with T. Whatever they changed the name to. I love the way they were portrayed in like the ancient culture, only because that like really fascinates me, like history wise. I do hate that we had to mourn Chadwick twice. Like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that his character had to die from a disease like he did. Like, I don't think that was, to me, that was tasteless. Personally, that's my opinion.
It made absolutely zero sense.
Personally, it's tasteless to kill him the same way he died in real life. Two, I'm trying to think of how to say this because I know I'm gonna piss some people off. Like the whole T'Challa Jr. shit, that is an easy cop out and it's stupid and it now we have another fatherless black child and I don't like that.
You know how writing cool it. I'm mad that I'm not even mad that the child's name is T'Challa Jr. or anything like that. I'm mad that the baby he had was with Nakia. That's the only problem I got. That's my biggest issue right there.
And why is that, my child?
Because everybody know this bitch was a pick-me asshole in the comics. Pick me. He like, no, I'm gonna go with the bitch with the powers who hair is white and
why she gotta be a bitch?
Hey, look here. I'm going with the bitch with the white hair who controls the weather.
I'm gonna stand 10 toes on that one.
Okay, I'm going with when I stick it in and it's electrifying.
Damn! Cut it off. Here's the first. See, we got a thing what we do on this show. When we say something,
you gotta have a why you gotta have a simulated STD? Why is it gotta burn?
Damn, who said it was gonna burn? It's just gonna tingle.
It's lightning.
Especially he got that suit on. Oh yeah.
I think you fantasized about this a little bit too much.
I think he has.
Look here, mind your business, okay?
You said that just a little too calmly, like
I know, right?
Thought.
Yeah, but I think I'm with you. Like
Storm is my second favorite fictional character of all time.
Damn, fictional
female. Yeah, Storm is my favorite second fictional female of all time.
Okay, I see you with the Dr. Pepper too.
Oh yeah.
Shh, we ain't getting paid to show that.
I know.
We ain't saying it's sponsored by, but you know.
One day.
The Dr. Pepper shake from that place that's going to sponsor us one day.
Right?
Even though they took the chili cheeseburger.
Man, look here. You know how hot I was at that? Sorry, let me get back on topic. In the comics, Nakia is so mad that T'Challa didn't pick him and decided to get married to Storm that she basically became a villain and wanted to ruin their marriage, their relationship.
Oh yeah, Malice.
Like, people don't understand. Exactly. People don't understand. The only person in the comics that T'Challa has a baby with is Storm. He has 9 kids across different universes. In one universe, him and his mama is dead. I mean, Storm and T'Challa is dead, but he's still, the kid is still alive. It's him and the other kids of other Avengers members, and they're being raised by Tony Stark because, you know, they got their ass beat by Ultron.
Well, I would like to hear what you got to say next.
Okay. I will start this by saying that we all know the MCU tries to closely follow the source material without doing an exact copy paste, which I admire them for that, because if it's a copy paste, then where is their artistry when it comes to developing these movies? So of course you have to put your own spin on it. You have to take certain liberties and change a few things to show that you're not just looking at something, okay, we gonna make this and just throw it on screen and y'all gonna like it, because I for one think that would be boring as shit if they did it that way, as far as the copy paste. With the comics, even going back to movies before Wakanda Forever, if they did it exactly the way it's done in the comics, it still would be kind of boring, or at least a little less interesting. With Wakanda Forever, just with Shuri becoming Black Panther, we knew it was going to come eventually, somewhere down the road, if the MCU continues to be the theater juggernaut that it is. We were eventually going to get different versions of these heroes. We already saw that with Captain America. We finally got a female Thor. We got the She-Hulk. We're going to get different iterations of other characters who were established. Like eventually we're going to get Miles. So of course we were going to get Shuri as the Black Panther. Now, I do wholeheartedly agree with the fact that just because an actor dies does not mean that the character has to die. Christopher Reeve died years ago, and they recast Superman at least 4 times since then. Maybe not within the same movie, the same property, but still it's been done. So I was definitely on the recast T'Challa boat. But the way they did it, okay, fine, whatever. It was a little backhand way of recasting T'Challa they did with the whole T'Challa Jr. I didn't see the point that you saw, Crystal, with the whole fatherless child. That was a little fucked up. Now I can see that. Now I see why people had a problem with that. But with T'Challa and Nakia having a baby, again, rewinding back to, you don't have to copy paste this shit. And not to mention, Storm and T'Challa's relationship is pretty fucking toxic if you look at it.
Yes.
They're toxic.
He said, I like that shit.
Yes. She ends up leaving that nigga for Wolverine. This shit's hilarious.
Not even that. The fucking Civil War, after when they were trying during Civil War, they decided to get married during the fucking Civil War. Like, you know what? Our love is so strong that everybody's just gonna stop fighting and come to our wedding and it's gonna be great. No, nigga. Cap and Tony almost got into it at the fucking wedding.
Wolverine was like, who the fuck is this nigga? Because remember, the other Captain America showed up too, Isaiah Bradley. And Wolverine walked in and was so close to saying, who the fuck is this nigga?
And even and during AVX, they should have just chose each other, but nah, both them motherfuckers chose sides. And look what happened to Wakanda, because y'all could keep y'all nose out of everybody's business. Look what happened to Wakanda.
Yeah. I just feel like, you know, I have no problem with Shuri being Black Panther, because even before Chadwick died, like we on this podcast discussed that would happen.
Yeah.
So
movie called it.
I don't know why so many people had an issue with that. I secretly just think those people hate women. Because I had no issue whatsoever. I mean, it happens in the comics, so what's the problem?
I mean, it's the whole thing with why does one thing have to be absent for another thing to be great? You know, why does like people got mad because they kind of threw in T'Challa Jr. at the end, like, oh, they couldn't let Shuri have the whole movie to herself. Like, well, why does T'Challa have to be absent for Shuri to be dope? Like in the first Black Panther movie,
I don't see the anger behind that.
The first Black Panther movie, Shuri snatched every scene she was in. I'm sorry. She snatched every scene she was in. Every scene she was in.
Sorry, mother.
I know, right?
I did say, like, even before Chadwick died, I was like, you know, we're gonna get Shuri, but I didn't think her character was developed enough to take over the mantle.
Right.
But I was proven wrong. I feel like this movie really did a great job at developing Shuri's character.
Right.
So I give kudos when kudos are due. I think they did a great job with developing her character to place her in that mantle. I just don't think it's like you said, like we don't have to get rid of T'Challa for Shuri to be great. Like I understand people are mourning, like these actors knew this man personally. The director knew this man personally, and I understand it was hard. Don't completely kill him off. Just, I don't know, make him go missing or something to where when the third movie comes back and you had plenty of time to mourn, you can bring his character back.
And on top of that, ain't this the multiverse saga? You could pull a fucking T'Challa from any damn where.
But see, the thing about that,
and just blame on the multiverse.
And I'll say this. I know I stood my ground and said I didn't see this movie. Wasn't gonna see it because one, like after I did the whole research on the recast of T'Challa thing, I heard everything E-Man put out and how Chadwick was battling cancer. He going through all this stuff. We don't know. I'm like, oh yeah, morally, I'm like, there was like one small piece of me going to go see this movie until I saw the recast of Red Hulk. I was like, you know what? That ain't even cool. Like that was like, y'all recast this that quick, and y'all was quick to say no to this, but yesterday made no sense. I'm like, nah, I can't.
Their reasoning is,
hold on, wait.
Well, it's not a significant character.
Well, hold on. So that's why I said
with the whole Thunderbolts, how is it not significant?
But like I said, for me, I just couldn't. And yes, I you know, saw a spoiler review. I said, I can't see. Then when I saw the whole T'Challa Jr., I'm like, wait a minute, this kid is. So how y'all gonna speed this kid up? Like how y'all gonna answer that? And like I talked to the squad about this. Like, okay, we talked about the multiverse thing, but that's stupid now because they said multiverse stuff causes incursion. So we pluck out a T'Challa from over here, drop him here. Don't that cause it? Ain't that gonna cause an incursion? Like, because you don't supposed to be here. So,
I mean, the only way they could really do it is if it's a T'Challa that lost everything in his universe.
But that still doesn't. But
he has no Wakanda.
Yeah, but it's still kind of like you can't bring them in because it'll cause an incursion. So, but that's not real.
But there's one way you can stop that. If you remember on Doctor Strange, they have universes that collide with each other. They're going to lose everything anyway. And I know you say don't do everything comic wise, but this is one thing in the comic that I hope is true coming to MCU. One of the T'Challas in one of the universes was able to link the minds and experiences of all T'Challas. If that is the one T'Challa whose universe is colliding with another universe, I hope that's the one that's plucked out of the universe and brought into our universe on the MCU.
That's cool. But still,
I co-sign that.
Because
I also even think you could do it. You could bring T'Challa back with doing the King of the Dead.
Yeah.
Since they killed him, essentially, why not make him the King of the Dead?
And remember that thing I told you about T'Challa? That thing I said about him and that I told you about that could work if they recasted him?
No, I don't remember.
I talked to Ann about this on the side. I said, yo, the only way you can recast T'Challa.
Side conversations, okay.
No, because you were there working with him. I don't know what it was. I had to pitch to him first. I told you because you shut shit down. The only way you can recast T'Challa and make it a funny experience, you have to have Deadpool. You have to set it up the way Jazz did in Fresh Prince. Deadpool walk past T'Challa way. You look different. There's something different about this guy. I just don't know what it is. He got to look dead right at the camera like, there's something different about this guy. I just don't know what it is. And have Deadpool walk off. And that's how you address it. And if we gonna know how y'all. I see what you did there. In old 90s, Fresh Prince, I get it. That's how you do it. Just recap and have Deadpool address it. Like, he looks different. And do one of them. And go on by and have Deadpool just go somewhere.
As far as fourth wall breakers, you could choose between either him or She-Hulk and just have them go. You can have She-Hulk go like, you know what? He looks different in the pictures.
Yo!
Yep.
Like just sitting there having a conversation, like holding up the photo, like you look completely different from your photos.
And then you ain't even gotta show the picture. Like you gonna know that. That's how you address it. Like that's how you address it.
There's many ways they can fix.
Even that she can be like, you look much better in person. Whatever, because She-Hulk trying to throw that box to everybody. But anyway,
hey, comic book accurate. Hey, that's
what I'm saying.
Hey.
Why a lot of the females in the comics be hoes like that? I mean, Daredevil's a hoe
because
too,
they're written that way.
Daredevil's a major hoe. Daredevil was so much of a hoe.
We don't slut shame
two assassins
podcast.
fighting over that nigga.
Imagine
I ain't slut shaming, but that nigga did have two assassins fighting over this nigga to the death.
It's not shaming if you call something that quacks a duck.
True.
I mean, like
we don't slut shame.
In the words of my boy Kane Carter, if it walks like a duck, looks like a duck, it's probably a bitch in a duck suit.
Well, I wanted the question is, I wonder how She-Hulk smashed Daredevil. Was she in She-Hulk form or regular form? Because she gonna hurt that.
And his senses is heightened. It could have been in any form.
But who was smashing who?
You know what? Just for asking this question, I'm gonna need you to cut your camera off. Usually it's me with the foolishness, but it's you today. It's you. It's you.
You don't get one. You don't get a camera cut off. Don't worry.
I am not. I told you I was gonna be good this episode. I told you it was gonna be y'all two.
You're not being good. You're being horrible. You're being horrible. In your mind, we can read minds. Okay, we know what you're saying.
Is it because
tell Roman to get off you so you can focus.
Damn, cut it off, son.
Damn.
Sorry, this sorry you gotta see it.
Not the tribal chief.
Hey.
She over there having that tribal beef.
Oh, cut off again.
That was a good one. I like that. I'm gonna start using that in the chat.
But so now moving forward, we got Ant-Man Quantumania coming out next month.
Can we take the time to just talk about how good Kane the Conqueror actor is looking for Creed 3? That's all I want to say.
No,
he about to beat the shit out of Killmonger.
I think you had the wrong crowd for that.
I know, right?
No, we can appreciate it. We can
appreciate the performance, perhaps, but as far as appreciating looks, I think you got the wrong crowd for that.
Shout out to DeSoto's very own, because he definitely went to DeSoto High School.
Texas.
He about to beat the brakes.
So with are we in phase 5?
Yeah, now we're in phase 5.
We're in phase 5 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because Wakanda Forever was the end of phase 4. Okay, so what Nick, what are you looking forward to the most for phase 5?
Ooh,
can I say this before we go into that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Phase 4 was kind of mid. Like phase 4 had moments. It wasn't that great to me. Like it had some moments, but it didn't live up to what I guess because of the pandemic era. It just didn't. There was some hits, it was some misses, in my opinion.
You got to remember, phase 4 is the beginning to a new story or a new storyline going up into their big bad.
You had the Panini, you had Chadwick die, you had so many things. You had Shuri getting hurt that stopped production for Wakanda Forever. You had Angelina get hurt that stopped the production for the Eternals. Like that phase 4 had a lot of shit going on. Like it just really did.
It's because Tony died.
Yep, Tony Stark gone. He like, yo.
BS. He'll be back. He'll be back. Oh yeah. Then you had the rumors that Tom Cruise was gonna be Iron Man. That was some bullshit too.
That would have been hilarious.
They said
I would have been mad. I would have not paid for that film if Tom Cruise was in it.
We had lots of theories about the multiverse. So before we get to the Phase 5 question, do you think, and it's for everyone, people like us, podcasters, YouTubers, just content creators in general, that come out with these theories of what we think is going to happen, do you think that we're the reason that Marvel has to do so many rewrites because we be guessing what the fuck they're about to do?
Yeah, they came out and said it. They said
155%. Yes, I absolutely agree that we cracked the code on a lot of shit, and somewhere there's a whole team scanning the internet just to make sure that no one has said anything. And yeah, I firmly believe that happened, especially during Infinity War and Endgame. I completely believe it.
I believe that's why the Multiverse of Madness was the chaos that it was. Like, I don't think that was originally what they were going to do, because it literally had nothing to do with the first film at all.
And sometimes it works in our favor because there are a lot of things that we say as creators that the studio didn't think of, and they throw the shit in the films. Case in point, I really think that the whole 3 Spider-Men showing up in No Way Home wasn't their idea to begin with. I think somebody out there in the ether, as a content creator or YouTuber or whatever, said that shit first, and then Kevin Feige was like, "Ooh,
yeah." That's why we keep saying, Marvel, we need our money for all the shit that y'all have done that we've said.
Because
I even had once, I can't even remember what the theory was at this point, had a larger content creator flat out my theory word for word, like it was his own idea. Like, I could understand if it was like the same idea but completely worded different. No, it was verbatim.
Like, I said
what I said.
I said, watch this. Oh, she was hot. She was hot. Then I
called him out, and then he got mad. Like, nah, your theory came out months after our episode dropped.
Same theory. Like, people come up with the same theory, but not like that.
I said that. People come up with the same theory, but you use everything she said word for word.
And he got away with it simply because he had over 100,000 followers, and we had what at the time 3 on YouTube. Like,
and the funny part about that is
that's that bullshit.
My low key theory that I did about the Ant-Man thing, about the Ant-Man and Quantum, that it got like 300 some views on. That's cool, but I know somebody gonna see it. Like, yo, this is a great idea. Let me take this. I'm gonna hear about it. I'm gonna find out about it. But like, yo, just give somebody the credit, the lesser known channel.
That's why timestamps exist, motherfucker. I can prove I did that shit before you did.
And
that's why he had nothing to stand on. Like,
I was on his ass. I said, you know what? Come to the podcast and defend yourself.
Because listen, it was like, it's timestamped, it's dated, timestamped. It's right there. Like, you didn't come up with that. And it was I don't even remember his name. I just know he was a bigger known white creator that pretty much stole from the smaller black creator, like they always do.
So, but to this Phase 5, another than 9. So let's get to the shits.
So what you look forward to next?
I'm looking forward to all the movies, to be honest with you. As far as Phase 5, all the movies: Ant-Man, Quantumania, Guardians 3, The Marvels, Cat 4. There's 2 more. Blade and
the first Kang Avengers movie, right?
I think that's Phase 6. What's the other one that I'm missing?
Because we're getting 2 Avengers
Guardians
movies.
3,
I think they're
Marvels,
back to back.
Thunderbolts. That's what it is. I'm looking forward to that shit too.
So, okay, question: are we pulling up the Thunderbolts based off what we know now? How they did Red Hulk?
Look, I'm gonna just be honest. Like, as much as I want to boycott and throw a temper tantrum, I can't give Marvel up. I really can't. I'm gonna just be real.
It's in the vein now. I'm sorry. It's in the vein now. I can't help it. As far as
I'm gonna be good.
As far as the shows, I'm only looking forward to Ironheart Loki season 2 and Daredevil. That's
I want to see Agatha.
I'm okay. I'm cool on Agatha. I'm cool.
You cool on Agatha?
I'm cool.
What you know? Man,
I'll watch it. Don't get me wrong. Whatever comes out, I'm gonna watch it because I'm a shield for Marvel. But as far as looking forward to, it's those.
What about Secret Invasion?
I'll have to see a little more for Secret Invasion to be excited about it because
Tony's supposed to be coming back, or Robert's supposed to be coming back as Iron Man for Secret Invasion.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, he's gonna be a Skrull.
Yeah, that'd be
okay. I ask this question all the time, but it's a new year that I ask it again. Who is the Skrull you least to find? We gonna find out with the Skrull the whole goddamn time. Who gonna be the flip the table over like? You leave like he was a Skrull the whole goddamn time since phase 1. This month.
At this point, you probably make it to T'Challa.
Don't do that. Hey, I want to know who the heck is out there holding
mad. The Blerd community gonna be if they said that nigga T'Challa was a Skrull. Oh my god! Can you imagine the fucking outrage?
Hey, that's a good recast idea. The T'Challa you knew was a Skrull. That whole funeral you had was for a Skrull, and that's why Shuri couldn't find him in the ancestral plane because he was a Skrull.
But you see what that was.
You know what's gonna happen?
You might be on something there.
If T'Challa is a Skrull, you know what's gonna.
I choose violence.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
That's what's gonna happen.
Let's see. So that.
Hey, we're gonna have to get with you after the show, see what you use for your sound effects. So I could be pushing buttons over here.
No doubt.
Look, you know how mad, but see, that'll be a problem because Captain Marvel got a suit that can detect Skrulls. So, I mean, when this was kind, they probably got something that you can detect no goddamn Skrull.
Hell, what if she a Skrull herself? We ain't seen that hoe since Endgame.
You right.
No,
and even when we saw her in Miss Marvel, could have been a Skrull.
Could have been a Skrull.
One of the Super Skrulls could be. Anything like the Super Skrull, they can get down to get you down to like that, like your powers.
The only Super Skrull can actually mimic powers. The rest of them just mimic like ability and shit like that.
We ain't seen her use her powers since Endgame.
Right.
Although I'm still gonna be upset if they. I know they're probably not going to do it, but I still have high hopes for them bringing in Rogue in the Marvels. I really do, because I just want that's the, like Kid said, he has his one comic book accurate thing. I have my one comic book accurate thing that I want, and that's how Rogue gets her
drain the bitch
her powers by draining Captain Marvel. So.
But do you want the Rogue insanity theory that comes after that? You know, her and Captain Marvel fighting her brain and shit.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Can we somehow get a petition signed to call Rogue's powers the Gok Gok?
I'm here for it.
Cut it off.
Start the petition. I'll sign it.
Cut it off. Cut it off.
Cut
it off.
I'm sorry.
Turn it back on. We all with it.
He gotta get what I didn't have to do.
Hey, look here. You heard me when my shit was Storm. Look here.
Because literally she's literally sucking everything out of you. So I mean, maybe we call this just now our Blerd spaces. But yeah, I would love to see Rogue pop up in the Marvels. That'd be pretty interesting. You know, finally get some more mutants
Rogue and Mystique going. You know.
That's
that's when she was working with Mystique. So, and I love Mystique. I'm a Mystique fan, and I can't wait to see Mystique. I don't want to see that blue scaly shit. I want the flat blue with the white leotard jumpsuit skirt dress thing with the slits on the side and the skulls. That's the Rogue. The Mystique I want.
So back to the question: who do you think gonna be our first Skrull surprise? If you had to take a wild guess that you wouldn't even see coming, like. I'm talking about after this. You know they're gonna have like a big Skrull reveal in this Secret Invasion show. Like, who you think gonna leave us like?
Sharon Carter.
You think that's a big enough character?
Maybe not big enough, but she'll probably be the first revealed Skrull. Maybe in Thunderbolts. Well, then I don't know. When, as far as the release, when is Thunderbolts? Thunderbolts is 2024. When is Secret Invasion?
Hold on, I had it pulled up here.
Okay, so Secret Invasion is before Thunderbolts, so maybe she's
it
not.
It says spring 2023. I don't know how accurate that date still is.
So we gonna have to start talking about scrolls around February. Maybe even Quantumania or Guardians. Because if we got to actually make the Secret Invasion thing look bigger than what it's supposed to be, because Secret Invasion was a pretty big fucking arc in the comics.
Yeah, because wasn't Electro the one that they found out was the scroll first in the comics?
I forgot who was the first revealed scroll, but once the shit got like rampant, it was like, oh damn, like you were Squirrel the whole time. And then of course, I think it was the Spider-Woman who was like the Queen Scroll. Or was it Mockingbird? I forget. It was one of those two.
I think it was Spider-Woman.
Don't
quote me on that.
I want us to be like fucked up when we see it. Like nigga.
I'm still trying to think of who I would have my pick. I mean, it's too obvious making it what's his name? Nick Fury. Like to me, that's just too obvious.
That's too easy.
I got it. You know who needs to be a Skrull?
Who?
Madison with one Y and two ends.
Not Maddie.
Wongers.
Madison with a Y, not
and it's not where you think.
Before we make her a Skrull, can we get my Wongers short? I need 19 minutes of just Wongers and Maddie.
Yes, right. I'm here for that.
Just give me like 19 minutes of them, and then okay, she can be a Skrull after that.
Who would I make a Skrull? I don't know.
You gotta be that big surprise. What you got?
Someone else go, because I'm still thinking.
It would have to be like somebody. Who we still got left?
I'd make Wasp a Skrull.
Okay, I can see that. Hey, that would be kind of monkey wrench.
Okay, I got another one.
Who you got?
Buddy who got moist, who was in love with Doctor Strange more than his wife.
The black dude.
Yeah.
And we acknowledge the fact that he lost his girl to a black man. You didn't acknowledge that?
Can we acknowledge the fact that his girlfriend married a black man who was more in love with her ex than she was?
Wild shit. If I had
to see him get moist on that damn suit up with that cake when he jumped off the balcony,
he got real moist.
They both got moist. They just make their honeymoon 10 times better.
Picture Captain, not Captain, but with Doctor Strange above their bed. Who would I make a Skrull? Like I'm really wrecking my brain. Like who would I make a Skrull? Okay. I think one that would fuck people's heads up. I got it.
What you got?
Bucky.
He's already used to mind control, so yeah, might as well.
That would fuck people's heads up. Bucky.
Okay, so
like the whole time?
Nah, not the whole time. Just
more recently.
Maybe after Endgame, like
pre or like post Wakanda when he was all
post Wakanda, because I feel like Wakanda would have found that out.
Hold on, wait. This is when you started. Bucky is a Skrull the moment he started flirting with Sam's sister at the party at the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
So at some point during the series, the Skrull was swapped.
Yeah. At the very end, that's not the real Bucky.
But I think that would fuck people's heads up for Bucky to be a Skrull.
Yeah. I mean, it would be easy to say OG Cap was the Skrull. Because he went back in time and came back, that would be like too easy to think like, yo, you went.
Yeah, the two obvious ones are Captain America and Nick Fury. Like that's just really obvious. I mean, because they kind of showed us already that a Skrull plays Nick Fury from time to time.
If they make any of the A6 Skrulls from the word go, it's gonna be really a big excuse. Like they could really have said Nat was a Skrull the whole time, and that'd be a way.
Yeah, but we seen her get killed, and she never reverted back to her Skrull form.
That's true.
Usually,
but
she.
Okay, my question:
you can make Hawkeye a Skrull.
But
shout out to Jeremy Renner. You know he's doing better. We almost lost Hawkeye there for a split second.
My thing is, with the scroll death, when they die, the scroll, is it instant turn back, or like, yo, you gotta wait like 45 minutes before they?
No, it's usually like after they die, they immediately turn back to their scroll.
Okay.
Yeah, because the power. I mean, the scrolls died, so the power dies too. So
okay, like I'll try to find a way like to weasel around, but then again, that
Coulson.
Who?
Coulson.
I thought Coulson. Like I was gonna say Coulson, but it just seemed too obvious.
What's gonna have to happen is those like the way I think the way they should
went to Tahiti.
Now the way they should reveal it is that in one of these movies, a major character dies, but as soon as they die, they revert scroll form. Like, wait a minute, hold up, that Peter Quill was a scroll? No, Peter Quill has been replaced by a scroll. So somewhere the real Peter Quill is alive. But that's how they should reveal scrolls. Somebody like big needs to die.
What I'm saying, like, who's gonna be
and then they revert back scroll form. It's like, oh shit.
And now we're back to T'Challa.
No, do you want
because no, think about it.
Did he get buried in his suit with his mask on?
We don't know that. Did it? I don't know that. So.
No, he was sick. But my thing is, you remember in the first movie after he got tossed off the mountain, how he survived, right?
Mm-hmm. But I have a question.
But But my thing is, he was still regularly human. So what if like he just closed his eyes and he was still alive, but they thought he was dead, and so after they had buried him or whatever, sent him up inside the pod is when he actually officially died, and then scroll changed. So it's not on camera. It's not like it don't. So they don't know. So when the real T'Challa comes back to Wakanda, they're like, "Who are you?"
I'd rather have the King of the Dead than the scroll T'Challa. But I do have a question, since it popped in my head since you mentioned T'Challa and he got sick. How does one get sick with a heart-shaped herb? Did he no longer have it? Is that why Shuri was trying to remake it? Like, and then if he didn't have it anymore, how did he?
No, they said so. No, he had the heart-shaped herb. He had it. Yeah. He died. He got sick and died with it. Shuri was remaking it because Killmonger burned all the rest of them.
No, the real
question. I thought she was trying to do it so she could find like a cure, like a way to cure him.
No, the real question is, how does one die of an illness who is immune to all illnesses in the most technically?
You know, you want to know the really fucked up part about it? I'm about to answer your question. Most technologically advanced. Yeah, I'm about to answer your question. Because you have to remember they were uncolonized, right?
Right.
Who did they let in? So what new diseases were they just exposed to?
But see, here's the problem with that. I told many people that, and they said that they agreed with everything. I said, couldn't you have froze him until you found a cure? Don't that make you froze Bucky crazy ass?
That is true. They had cryogenics.
T'Challa died during the Infinity War, came back, fought in Endgame, and caught some shit. Fucking around with Thanos and them. Caught some shit.
It was what's that name?
You about to cut your camera off, ain't you? You about to. I can just feel it.
That colonizer came in and gave T'Challa COVID.
Now
they brought the blanket.
It was probably Hawkeye, because he said, "Hawkeye, Clint, give it to me." And as soon as he touched that same Infinity Gauntlet, he caught whatever.
You can see his old lady after. I done told T'Challa about messing around with them colonizing that. I told you. I done told you. Look what your hands been doing.
I'm so mad at you perpetuating the stereotype. Anyway.
Look what you do.
But no, so back on topic. That just popped in my head. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, did he have the herb? I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Don't it come back to Disney Plus soon?
February 1st.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch it because I have that question. And maybe June, you can watch it for the first time. But the scrolls, like, I don't know, it's like you said, like, it'd have to be someone big for it to really just be like, oh. And then that's going to send them on a hunt on, like, who else is a scroll? Mm-hmm. How do we test for this shit? Like,
because that was the whole thing. Who can you trust now? Everybody on it.
Oh, wait. I just got the perfect idea. Wait a minute.
Okay,
Hold on.
I'll say Maria.
Yes, exactly.
Mama Rambo, because
No, not Monica. Not Monica. Maria Hill.
No, Maria, the mama.
Maria Hill.
Oh, Maria Hill.
Hill.
Oh. Kobe?
Kobe Smulders.
Yeah.
Nick Fury's right-hand girl was a Skrull the whole... I'm talking about since fucking Avengers, she was a Skrull the whole fucking time.
But wasn't she a Skrull? Didn't they say that she was a Skrull when she was... Because wasn't she in outer space with Nick Fury?
Right, but you gotta remember, if we're doing Secret Invasion, these ain't the peaceful ass Skrulls we saw during Captain Marvel. These the motherfuckers who want to take over.
That actually thrashes
these
original
ain't
theory.
the Starbelly Sneeches. These the ones without stars.
Because I had a theory saying that maybe Mystique could be a Skrull because she can shapeshift into fucking anything and anyone, and have her be the reason that the Skrulls are starting to invade.
Yeah, have her
And
fuck up the dynamic, like change it to a Skrull and then cause like
all kinds of fuck shit to happen.
Be like, oh, these fucking humans, they don't respect you. You should fuck them up, type shit. I mean, and that's a good theory.
And then you can ask the question, well, why did this bitch do this shit? Oh, well, see, there's this nigga who can control like magnetic fields and shit who told her to do that because he want to fuck everything up.
You know what? wait, hold on. Let's talk about it. Y'all remember, what was it? Days of Future Past, where they sent Logan back, and then at the end, it showed Mystique and Stryker. So I'll take her. Bro, there you go. She can do the exact same thing. Genius.
I was just saying, thinking now, like, it's when we do finally get mutants in the MCU, like in a rampant fashion, you have to make Magneto the big bad at first because people are just too. I understand it because we live in this very volatile day and age where Black people are very disrespected in every way, shape, form, or fashion, and of course, because we see our certain figureheads like the Garveys and the Malcolm X's epitomized or somehow brought to life in these fictional characters like Magneto, we kind of sympathize with them and we want to see them win. And I get that. We should always feel that way. But when we finally get like the fucking X-Men and mutants and all that shit running rampant in the MCU, we got to make Magneto the big bad because I need him full tilt, no cap, no filter. Don't nerf his fucking powers, tearing shit up.
I agree.
You know why they gonna do that, right? Because Magneto is a Jew. They gonna make him the biggest bad ever.
But see, the thing is, you could swap out his nationality and make him instead of a Holocaust survivor, make him a Black Wall Street survivor.
That's what they say.
Played by Denzel Washington.
No,
maybe not Denzel, but
the other guy. From the Mandalorian.
I never know how to say his name.
John Boyega. Oh no, not Mandalorian.
That's not
Mandalorian. That's
because they want him to play Doom too.
Who? Pedro Pascal?
No, starts with a G.
I don't know dude name, but they want him to play it. But he said he want to play Professor Xavier. But like, my thing is
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
Giancarlo as Magneto. Holy shit!
Hey, Magic Mirror can do it.
And I've been saying this on this podcast since day one. And I'm gonna say it again in 2023. They better not give us no bullshit about where these fucking news been. After all these damn years, you done had the Shatari and all these motherfuckers coming, and these niggas that's in the cut.
Right. I mean, I get what you're saying. I do. But like, with what movie was that? Endgame, we found out that, the ancient one was over there fucking the fucking them up the whole time too.
And I said something like that too, but at the same time, like we got the whole thing in She-Hulk. Oh, man with metal claws fighting in a bar. Then they saying that
but it wouldn't be far-fetched to think that Wolverine said that's not my problem.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wolverine always says that ain't his problem.
Fuck off.
Shit, sometimes Professor Xavier say, look, my name Bennett and we ain't in it.
All I know is when
my thing is, who's going to hold these mutants accountable for their actions?
I just know I don't know, but all I know is when they cast Storm, she better not be my skin complexion.
She is. Don't worry about it. It's gonna happen.
Nah,
I need someone the black of the berry, the sweet of the juice. That's what I need.
Madam Badaki.
Yes, Yetidi Badaki. That's who I need.
Yes. That's.
I've been saying her since day one.
That's my pick as well.
I mean, she already got the accent. She's Nigerian.
And, right. And the body is incredible, but
the face is giving. No, oh yeah, body's banging, face is giving what it's supposed to have gave.
Mm-hmm.
And she got the accent. I loved her as Queen of Sheba in the American Gods.
I'm just mad Stars only has one season on there, not all of them.
Really?
Pissing me off. Yeah.
That's wild.
Isn't it like
I haven't seen the third one yet.
How do we have one season and it's their fucking show?
It's their show. Like it's not like they have to pay anybody to lease it. Yeah. So we're down to our hour here. Ran a little over. Anything else? Nix, tell the folks anything projects you got coming up, anything you're working on, and where they can find you.
At DoYouSpeakGeek on Instagram. Just check out the YouTube channel. Got new videos popping up there. Trying to gather some people for the DOS She Lies. We're bringing that back. And just stay tuned because I have some other big things in the fire. Other things need to happen before these things happen, and before that thing can happen, before I can announce it. So if everyone stay close and stay cool, we're gonna do some big shit in 2023.
Bet.
Yeah. I think I got a question. I got one of my cousin's questions. Would you rather be at the end of time like He Who Remains, or would you rather be stuck in the quantum realm like Kane?
Give me the end of time. Give me the end of time.
You ain't got to worry about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which I am tomorrow.
Give me the end of time. Because I just the fact that I'm stuck anywhere is like, damn.
You're going to be stuck at the end of time, so like you by yourself out there, like ain't nobody there.
Yeah, but at the end of time, you can see
like
everything going on at once.
Yeah. But then if you're in the quantum realm, you probably can go anywhere then. Like, let me see what's in it.
See, but look, people if you stuck at the end of time, would you be a petty motherfucker? Like you just officially like the real Nostradamus, you at the end of time predicting shit that's gonna happen and then telling people what's gonna happen.
That's some shit you would do.
Yeah, welcome to the End of Time podcast. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is gonna happen in 4 years, 3 months, 22 days, 6 hours, and 11 minutes.
I'd be calling
all right. I'm gonna ask you one to branch off of his end of time. You said you picked the end of times, okay? If you could bring any 3 people from any verse, anime, gaming, Marvel, DC, whatever, what 3 people would you bring with you
to the end of time?
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely bringing Dr. Fate. I'm definitely bringing Doctor Strange. To round out my 3rd. That's crazy. I'm picking 3 doctors. Dr. Fate, Doctor Strange, Dr. Manhattan.
Okay.
I feel like, yeah. I feel like I'd be
I mean,
good.
you can't have Dr. Manhattan because he give you cancer.
Well, as long as he stay over there sitting on his little ass rock, I'm good. You sit over there, me and Fate and Strange gonna be here playing cards.
Okay, I fucks with that answer. All right.
My question is, you ain't gonna bring nobody with you that you can smash?
I mean, I was thinking it, but
I mean,
they don't want to have to give you the cheeks though. I mean,
that She-Hulk, she'll give you chicks no matter what.
I mean, with Dr. Manhattan, he can just create a bitch for me. So, I think I'm okay with that.
might give you something.
You had a radioactive bitch out
but
there.
What if you make him mad? He was like, "This ain't build a bitch."
I guess. I mean, but like, just make me a Megan Good that won't give me cancer and would be all right.
All right. Well, June, take us on now.
You know what? This has been the Blerd Spot Podcast. I'm your host, Junes88, Chris Bay, the Homie Kid family. Thank you to the homie Nicks for putting up to the show. Appreciate it. Appreciate it for coming, brother. And make sure y'all stream now on Blerd. Get these numbers up. We feeling taking. They just taking all the numbers. So make sure y'all stream that joint and send us out of here, man.